Right everyone, we're doing a detour. I may not put this section of my visit to Oldham today in this video because it's something else. But I've just been in the Civic Centre because I want to see the silverware. I want to see Sergeant Hogan's Victoria Cross medal that he sold when he was in poverty after he came back from the war, and someone bought it back and gifted it to the town. So apparently if we go into the Rochdale Road entrance and tell them that we'd like to go upstairs and see the silver, they will let us, the silverware. It is under wraps, obviously we're not going to be able to touch it, but we can definitely have a look at it, everybody. That's my plan. And then we'll get on with the video. So I will not put that bit in this video. I will make a separate video, which I'll put up definitely this weekend. Okay then. Right everybody, we are having a look. So this is this Oldham Silver. So we've got various cups. There's a key in here somewhere which was gifted by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. This is silver for the Albion Club Oldham, there at the back. May 1840, December 1844. Colonel C. Greaves, 1951. We've got OBEs. I just managed to peep in at the council rooms, everybody. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at these beautiful, 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 beautiful doors, everybody. And it's all going. It's all being knocked down. What's this? This is, I can't, somebody's said it, it's a shield. 1907 Captain VR. S.A. Thorpe, H.M. Fort, Lieutenant Colonel Howard, presented to Lieutenant W.T. Haig in 1930. I'm going to try and find out who these people are for you, everybody. And there's a bell. I wonder what that bell's all about. This is a painting. This is Cheatham's Hospital, Manchester, by G.B. Taylor. Metropolitan Borough of Oldham. A special meeting of a council of the Metropolitan Borough of Oldham held at Civic Centre on April 2013. Oh, Michael Humeacher, poor bugger. You know, he was such a nice man. He actually got me a viewing of Parliament. I was ever so grateful. MP for Oldham for a very long time. Oh, look at that old policeman's helmet, everybody. Can you see that? James Stott, I recognise that name. The volunteers, a battalion of the Manchester Regiment at the Rifle Club, which is the rifle range. No, it's not. I'm talking shite. It's that one up on. Presented to the Albion Club by the officers of the 10th Battalion, the Manchester Regiment, as a mark of their appreciation and the unvarying kindness and hospitality of the committee and the members of the club. This lady's just showing me around up here. She's lovely. She's left me to it, but I think this is Sergeant. I think this is the Victoria. Oh my God, this is Sergeant Hogan's medals, everybody. Sergeant Hogan got these medals for an extreme act of valour. So basically, he was in World War One. He was a postman from Royton. Look at these medals while I tell you this story, everybody. So he was a postman from Royton. He got sent to the war. I think he was about 28, 29. Anyway, this particular day they was in the trenches and the Germans came along and ousted him and somebody else. And they got run from the trenches and he said, I'm not having it. And I think there were about 8 to 10 Germans in this trench, and he just went back with his rifle and took the trench back on his own. And for that, he attained the Victoria Cross. I'm actually querying whether that is it now, actually. That's the George. We'll keep looking anyway. I might be wrong, everyone. There might be someone else's medals then. They might actually be in here. So we've got some fantastic stuff here. Look at this. Look at these pictures in these. The Urban Council. We've got some chains. Look at that. Look at it, everybody. That's Ralph Semple. He was an MBE and a JP. And these keys. Now, I think one of these keys was gifted to Oldham by the Queen Mother. I don't think it's one of these, because the key that she used actually broke in a lot when she was trying to carry out the ceremony. And these actually look like they're in one piece. It says, this salver was presented to Burma Star Association and the Far Eastern Prisoners of War Association. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for there tomorrow we gave our day. I've got another helmet, silver-plated helmet of a palliatives worn by the first fire chief and police chief for the Borough of Oldham. I've got a picture of him. I'll put it in, everybody. Helmet and a palliatives. Did they go on your boots? I think they probably did, didn't they? And that's the brigade there. If you live in Oldham, everybody, and you want to come and look at this, you can do. No one will stop you, and that's what it's here for you to see it. This is this is interesting. The history of the 10th Battalion of Manchester Regiment. In 1880, it was converted in the 6th Volunteer Battalion Manchester Regiment in 1907. At the outbreak of the war in 1914, the regiment was commanded by Colonel J.B. Rye, V.D. T.D. Blood, sweat, lands and seas of red. Look at this, everybody. I hope I'm filming properly. Sometimes I don't get it right. There's a picture of our late Queen up there. Hasn't been removed yet. And this is County Borough of Oldham. And resolved on as that the order of form of permanent record of those close association which has existed for many years between the 31st Oldham Tank Register and Territorial Army. I can't see a date. Oh, I can. 1954. Right, everyone, let's have a look. Oh, there's one of them doors again, look. This tablet was erected to commence the service, to commemorate the service of the 10th Battalion Manchester Regiment Oldham. The Manchester Regiment was set off from the I can't remember the name of the bleeding thing. Can't remember it. Look at this, everybody. We've got drums. These are the drums that they used to use in all the parades, isn't it? Bugles. Unfortunately, it's a bit dark. I can't. I think this might be Sergeant Hogan's torch on. Oh no. So this says, in 1914-15, Star War Medal of the Victoria Medal awarded to 95th Private John Arthur Golby, Battalion Manchester Regiment, Victoria Medal. He died during the Gallipoli campaign on Monday the 7th of June. He was 20. The memorial plaque was awarded to his parents, John Thomas and Harriet Goldsby of Worneth. The medals and the plaque were donated to the 10th Battalion Manchester Regiment Trust and Family, the late Bert Goldsby, nephew of the private. And that's the plaque there, look at that. Maybe Sergeant Hogan's in here. Ah, he is. Right, I got it wrong before, everybody. This is Sergeant Hogan and James Leach. James Leach was another. We've got Sergeant Thomas Steele. He managed to live a long life. Private Walter Mills, he died in the battle. Lieutenant James Kirk, Private George Stringer, but these are the medals that were presented to Sergeant Hogan. The Victoria Cross. Not many people get that, and it's for an extreme act of valour. And there he is receiving it from the King, the famous King who abdicated, Edward. We've got a little bit more to look at over here. There's the mace, the Oldham mace. And what's this? Freedom of the Oldham Borough. Freedom casket pretending to Dr. Fawcett. Yeah, he was a doctor. He was a doctor in Oldham for many years. Very, very kind man. I think his offices were down by at the side of what is now, well, what used to be Butterflies. And it says, on the occasion of his administration to honour Freeman of the Borough on October 26, 1921. And then at the back, you've got the Freedom casket pretended, oh, that was presented to Sarah Lees. At the back there, that one. On occasion of her administration to honour Freeman of the Borough. Sarah Lees was the first female mayor in the country. And this trophy, this was presented to the Corporation of the County Borough of Oldham. This should be from when it was formulated then. It was presented to the corporation. Silver gilt punch bowl with sterling silver handles, presented by the Corporation of County Borough of Oldham in 1897 by Mayor Alderman Robert Whittaker and Mayoress Emily Whittaker. I don't know Robert Whittaker, but I'll have to find out now. Look at this, everybody. Isn't it wonderful? Here we go. Hang on, let me just focus on this for you. So, the opening of the Civic Centre. The Queen Mother officially opened the Civic Centre in 1979. She unveiled a plaque that was given a guided tour of the building. Unfortunately, the visit is mainly remembered for an incident where the ceremonial key which snapped in the lock of the Queen Elizabeth Hall. So there's the broken key, everybody. Told you, didn't I? And then there's Her Majesty's signature. And the visit book. This is absolutely wonderful. I can't believe I've not seen this before. And then we've got some cakes, some, what do they call these? Serving things. What are they called? Can't think of the name. Councillor Frank Tweedale, JP. This service and plate was presented to Mayor and Mayoress Councillor James Eckersley and Mrs. Eckersley. I think I've got a picture of him as well, you know. Might be wrong. I hope I'm filming this properly, everybody. We're going to look at this final bit and then we need to get on because I've got to get up for our loo. And these are the gifts to the town from various countries around the world. This is the Rose Bowl, bequeathed to Oldham by Councillor Frank Ainsworth in 2009. Look at that, everyone. Through there is the council chamber. Let's have a peek. I won't open the door, but look. Inside there are beautiful pictures which are going to be moved to the, I don't think we looked at this, did we? They're going to be moved. Wow. They're going to be moved to the Charter of the Incorporation. There you go. There you go. Do you remember when I said 1849? This is it. This is when it became a metropolitan borough. This is the document with witnesses. It's all written in pen, obviously. Beautiful handwriting. Victoria in the Grace of God. The Commission of Peace, 1857. Look at these documents, everybody. Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland and our other realms and territories, Queen, Head of Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith, to all those who in these premises shall come greeting. The warrant is under the Queen's signal sign manual. And look there, everybody, Rifle Street. Must be an old town. So I wonder whose medals these were over here then. maybe we'll never know. There's no record to say who these belong to, unfortunately. This is beautiful. I didn't notice that before. Right, we're done, everybody. I've got to get back to doing the other video. If you've not seen that, go and have a look. It's called How They Ruined Oldham. I feel tight now using that title after coming in here, because it seems that the council have got a lot of pride for the Oldham. It's just a shame that the buildings have gone. Okay, I will see you in another one.